guys, Demon Killer back again with another DIY e-liquid recipe. This is episode 2 of Mixing with Black. Today we are going to be doing a strawberry apple recipe. This is a very basic 2-ingredient recipe. As usual, all of the ingredients were bought from blackvapor.co.za. And yeah, one thing I want to say about this recipe is that it is an absolutely great recipe to start with. It has 2 ingredients, it's very cheap, very simple to make, and the great part about it is that you can see an instant return. So basically, when I started out, I bought a whole bunch of flavors. I mixed, I remember, 9 recipes. Out of the 9 recipes, 3 of them were good. So for me personally, this is a great recipe to start on. It's a pretty much guaranteed success unless you completely mess something up. It is pretty much a guaranteed success, and it's a really good balanced fruity flavor. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the mixing. There'll be the flavor card coming up next, and then we'll get to the mixing. So see you guys there. Hey guys, we're back with the mixing, and once again we have our Goldnick, we have apple and strawberry ripe flavor, both from TFA. We have our VG and PG, we have our bottle, pipette and scale, rubber gloves, same as always. So yeah, like I was saying in the intro, I feel like this is a very simple recipe. Obviously it only has 2 ingredients. The other perk to it is that it doesn't require a steep, really. You obviously would get better flavors out if you gave it a little bit longer, but this is perfectly fine as a shake and vape. So we're looking for 0.65 on the nicotine. Yeah, 0.64, good enough. Yeah, real simple recipe, and the flavors really work well together. A lot of you might wonder why everything you've seen me use pretty much so far is from the Flavor Apprentice. The reason for that is when I first started DIY mixing, I basically ended up buying a whole bunch of random flavors or flavor concentrates from a whole bunch of different companies like Capella, Flavora, Flavor Art, Flavor West, all those sort of places. And I ended up throwing probably half the bottles away because they were just completely disgusting flavors. And I found that the only flavors I didn't end up throwing away were the TFA flavors. So when I went back for more, I basically went back to TFA. Oh, but this apple is so good, so good. Okay, so we need 0.62 of the apple. But yeah, one of my favorite recipes is apple and pear. It's also a 2-ingredient recipe, but delicious. Absolutely delicious. Actually, I don't think it's a 2-ingredient recipe. I'm lying to you. It's a 4-ingredient recipe because it's got apple, pear, a sweetener, and it's got a little bit of ethyl maltol in it as well. But really easy flavor to mix. Also shake and vape pretty much, and really good. So yeah, we need 0.73 of the strawberry ripe. The strawberry ripe is a little bit higher than the apple, and that is purely because the strawberry ripe fades quite quickly. The strawberry ripe is definitely the weaker of the 2 flavors. Yeah, boom, it went over, but that's fine. Life goes on. I've explained why I go over, and the fact that I go over doesn't bother me. Okay, next we need some PG 1.11. But yeah, if you guys end up trying any of the flavors that you've seen on here, I'd really appreciate it if you left in the comments. Let me know what you think of them. Yeah, these are pretty much things that have just come out of my head. So it would be nice to know what other people think. I mean, I don't have very many people around me who vape, but the people who do have all said pretty good things about these recipes. So, okay, next we're going to 8.83 of VG. But yeah, so it would be nice to get some other people to make them and let me know what they think of them. Because, well, it's always nice to get a little bit of feedback on what you're doing. Especially if, like me, you don't, like I say, have a whole load of people around you that vape. So for me, the stuff tastes great. For my mom, it tastes great. For my girlfriend, it tastes great. And for the couple of my friends who've tried my stuff, they say it tastes great. But that doesn't mean that everyone thinks it tastes great. I mean, obviously, you can't please everyone all the time, but you can please some of the people some of the time, and that's what I'm all about. But yeah, a really quick, simple recipe, 4 minutes 20 I'm seeing on the camera now. But yeah, really, absolutely great flavor to try out. So yeah, I would give this a good shake. Let the bubbles disappear so that all the liquid's basically settled again. And then you could straight up vape this, absolutely no problem. In fact, unlike my last recipe, because this video is quite a bit shorter, I'm actually going to vape some of this. So let me move this. Let's turn that off, close this up, get it out of the way. I know for a fact this is fairly dry because I just dried it before this video. So I'm not even going to let the bubbles settle, whatever. I know it's not going to kill me, it just could not be perfectly mixed. But we're just going to throw a bit on there. Put the cap on. And yeah, so basically I would just let it sit overnight. If you want to give it a steep, if you're the type of person who doesn't want to try liquid without steeping it, give it an overnight steep and then give it a try. But yeah, I'm actually going to move this camera. Boom, there we go. Pretty good. See, the thing with the strawberry ripe is that it works really well with cream flavors because it has almost a little bit of a creamy flavor in itself. Um, so yeah, it's a real nice strawberry flavor. And yeah, right now it's actually very strawberry dominant. So if you're going to try it straight away, with the 7% strawberry and the 6% apple, it definitely is going to taste more strawberry dominant. But I can assure you by day 1 or 2, at most, you're going to get the perfect mix on this. Pretty good even now. It's got really nice sweet fruitiness from both of the fruit. And then the apple gives a nice tang as well, nice little bit of sourness. This could actually be very good with a little bit of the sour from TFA, would actually be really good. Like 0.5% maybe, just to kick up the sour note just a little bit. Because I mean, let's be real. How many of you guys have had an entire box of strawberries and had one, not had one that wasn't sour? Like strawberries are quite often a little bit sour. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is no longer a short video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time on episode 3 of Mixing with Black.